All trading has closed on January 30th, 2025. We'll go over our calls. We'll start with our disclaimer, go over our calls, and then make our predictions. Please stop to read my disclaimer. Look for the pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should have the early low. Looked for a gap and a prompt move outside yesterday's range is the commonest things, and we got that. This is a review of what we said. Gap, prompt move outside the range. Tomorrow has the early low and there's a Woodson turn date. Don't forget these don't have to be exact. During the day, MEJT gave a buy signal in the afternoon. We didn't have to go that high, but we did. Have a wall into the close. That's often followed by gapping down, but doesn't have to be, but that's what usually happens. Of course, futures are up now, so it might not happen. We gapped up, hit a higher high, closed under all these highs, even under these highs. Right now it's a rejection of the breakup, but time doesn't run out until early tomorrow. So it could still gap up and kill the pattern. But if we don't gap up and take this high out early, we should trade lower. Doesn't mean we have to close lower. But right now that's a rejection of a break to a new high. Again, dependent upon what happens at tomorrow's open. We open up here, all that negativity goes away. Well, we still have to find out how to count this wave. I want us to finish wave 4 and start wave 5. Wave 5 is an impulse, and that's not it. So I think we're still in the 4th wave. Here's one way to count it. We have A, we have B. If we're in wave C, I can't count it as complete. I think we've completed A down. We may have completed B, although it could go higher without changing things. And then I still need one more wave down to complete the pattern, after which I think we'll go up. Let's take a look at red B of green C. I think it's possible to count this as an ABC, and all these fibs works. We could have stopped right here, but if we go higher, there's nothing to stop blue C of red B from being equal to blue A. It doesn't change the idea that once we're through with this wave, we have one more drop, which would complete green C. It would be red C, I'll find it. I need us to print a red C of green C if this is the right count. So at some point, possibly tomorrow, possibly, at some point I need one more sharp drop, complete wave magenta 4, and then I think we go higher. But we just aren't in wave magenta 5 yet because that's not an impulse. Friday's pattern has the early low regardless of where we open. Typically it's a rally day with a high and a final hour. If it's weak, more weakness follows. We gapped up at a higher high but closed under intraday highs, and if that's maintained at the open, it should lead to lower prices printing regardless of where we close. I'm counting us as being in the wave 4, which needs one more decline to complete the pattern. We don't have to stop right here. But there is a wave count in the Woodson turn day which would justify it if we did. So it's a candidate for a top. And if it doesn't top out here, I think it'll top out before too long, have one more big drop, and then we're off to the races on the upside. We're just not ready to do it yet. So it's the pattern with the early low. Usually it's a bullish day, but if it's negative, more weakness is coming, and I need more weakness at some point to finish the pattern if the count's correct, and that's today's call.